Hey guys, iHazCarrot here, and I'm bringing you episode 9 of trading to 1 million coins. So last episode, I asked for 800 likes to bring you another episode today, and you smashed it again. It was quite close, but you hit over 800 likes on this episode. Can we hit 800 again? So last episode as well, it was a long live trading session, and I'm going to do the same. In this episode, we have a couple trades at the start, and then the majority of this episode is live trading. So I hope you guys enjoy it. Drop a comment down below. Do you want more live trading or just deals? And 800 likes again, it would be crazy and awesome. And a quick thank you for 25,000 subscribers. So let's get into these trades. So we start off the couple deals in this episode, picking up a load of cooler valleys. This was basically a load of mass bidding. On these cards I'm bidding 4.4k or 4.5k, and I can sell these on for 4.9k, which was his minimum buy now. You would have seen that very first card I listed, I made a huge mistake and actually listed it up for 4.5k, and on that card I made like a 100 coin loss, which it wasn't too bad, but it was quite annoying seeing as I couldn't make profit on them, and then the rest of these cards were making decent profit. So this is making about 165 to 265 coins per card. It isn't very big, but this was just me testing out some mass bidding methods, seeing what was working and stuff. And these all list up really quick. I was surprised I actually all sold on like instantly, because I thought it may have flooded to the market, but they all sell on. And here I pick up a Wijnaldum in a left forward. I was testing out different methods, and this is like a left forward, right forward method. I might try it in some live trading, and I list him up and he will sell on with all the other cards. And I don't know what happened, but in this clip you can see everything sold. But when I just started to discard the cards, it just like glitched out and went. But yeah, now let's get into our live trading. So we have 130,000 coins to do our trading with. And everyone's always saying, try some different methods. And that is what I'm going to do. So you would have seen me already tried the left forward, right forward method. So this has been going around for a lot of time, but Luke Connaughton, he's another trader, you may have heard of him. He's been using this method in his trading series. I'll put a link to his video where he explains the method down below if you want to check it out in depth. But basically you want to search left forward and put in about 6-7k, it doesn't really matter too much. And then you want to go along to the 59th minute. So this was how I picked up the Wijnaldum earlier. So you want to go all the way over to the 59th minute. It doesn't really take too long, to be honest. And then you want to see cards which have just been listed. So Wijnaldum 6k, not a deal. Gradle for 2k, that is not a deal. That Buffon is old. Balassi 5.2k. And it doesn't really look like there are any. That Nkulu could be a deal. Well, I'll see what this other card's listed for. You basically need to find cards listed a lot lower than their minimum. I will find a live deal now. It isn't really too hard for this method. You just have to filter through all the leagues and the positions. So go to the 59th minute again, looking at right forward. Go all the way along and we'll have a look. So for Guli, going for 3.5k. Once you've done this a couple times, you get more familiar with the prices. Antonio, none of these are really actually good deals, to be honest. So that is Prem done. Once you've done the Prem, you want to go over to the Ligue 1 and then just keep going through all the league. Check right forward, left forward for all the main leagues. And you will find a deal. It does take a while, but it's basically like luck that you see it as soon as the card's been listed. So Fakir's for 5.5k. That's not really a deal. Lemar, that's been up for 7 minutes. That probably won't be a deal. And then you want to go left forward, search again, and go through it. So if you want like some more in-depth version of this method, check out the video. I'll link it in the comment section or the description. It's basically, if you just YouTube like Luke Connaughton, he's a fellow trader, and he basically shows this method off. And he has made so many coins doing this. And Nutep, Jose Rodriguez, that is not a deal. This guy. So basically, once you find the card, I don't think this is a deal. Just an example, you want to search up their name. So we'll put Nutep. And then you want to see what the buy nows are and how cheap it is. So they're all going for about 5k. So that is not a deal at all. So we leave that card and then you want to keep going. So we've done left forward in Ligue 1. And then next league, the Italian league. It's actually changed name now. I was about to call it the Serie A. So you go over to the 59th minute as the last time. And this method is actually like, it's kind of, I could like it because it's like a bit different. You're not always just like bidding on a player or something. You actually get to like change your filters up. Gomez, that could be a deal. Anyone else? El Shaarawy? Nope. Nope. I think we might... Oh, Felipe Anderson for free. Oh, I think that's a deal and someone's already picked it up. So I'm going to have a look at that Felipe Anderson. I'll search him in. But I need to get more familiar with the prices myself as well. But once you are familiar with the prices, you'll basically just be able to instantly buy a card if you know it's a deal. So these all are looking for about 3.2k. And that card was about 3k, so that was not actually a deal. But then we'll have a look at the other card that we added to our transfer target and see who was it. It was, here we go, Balde Dio. I don't even know how to I pressed back. I don't even know how to pronounce half of these names, so don't roast me in the comment section. So it was Balde Dio, or however you say his name. 3.1k, 2.7, 1.9. Wait a minute. So the next cheapest is 2.4. So that is actually a deal. It isn't the biggest of profit you can see. So I picked that one up for 1.9k. We basically got a snipe for a 3-day card. And its cheapest is 2.4, as you can see here. So we'll list this card up for 2.3k. It's only like a 200 coin profit. But I'm just showing you that that wasn't the best of deals. But you can actually make easy profit doing this method. So we did left forward in, what league were we doing? It was the Italian league. So now we'll do right forward and have a look if there are any cards that we can pick up. And yeah, it isn't really, this method isn't very hard. You just need to get a bit lucky, and it could be a bit repetitive because you're always searching like the leagues, the right forwards. Turbe 1.7. I think that's a deal because we can sell him on for like 2.1k. Again, it isn't the biggest of deals, but I think there's one there. So Turbe. And we're looking 3.9. Oh no, that is not a deal. So yeah, you just need to like check the prices. But once you've done it a couple times, you'll actually get used to the prices, and then you can just buy it or like leave the card. So there aren't many cards in the bundles being listed up. Embolo for 5.7k. That might actually be a deal because he's risen a load. Embolo. Oh, that was a deal. Oh, wait a minute, how much? 6.9. You see there? That was like a 1k profit, not including the tax. Wait a minute, this might be... Is this the only right forward? 8.2, 7.6. The next cheapest is 7.5k. So if we pick this up, we're not really making too much profit. But if we would have picked the other card up, we could have sold it on for about 7k, which would have been mad profit. So you can see right there, that was a really good example of the method to make good profit. I just should have been a lot quicker on the card, so then I could have picked him up and actually made that profit myself. So again, bundles, only 2 pages, 2.6k, 4.4. There doesn't really look like too many players there. So then this is the last league, the Spanish league you want to look at. 59th minute again. You'll see a load of, who will we see? So we got Masuna, 2.1k. Wait a minute. So you just put in the name. Where is Masuna? And that was 2.8, 2.1k. Buy that. We can list that one up for 2.7k. Again, not a massive profit, but it's just a bit of different trading, changing up, and you guys may find that you can make a load more profits on this. I'm doing this on the PlayStation console, as you know. That's the card we just bought. It's like glitched. But on the Xbox, I heard there's a lot more deals you can actually pick up doing this method. It's a lot easier. So then we'll just go right forward now. Last search and see if we can pick anybody up. So 45th minute. Oh, we've gone a bit far. So you want to go to the 59th minute again. Rodrigo for 1.7k. I'll have a look at him. He might be an alright deal. So we'll search him up. Rodrigo. Oh. Here you go. Why is he not changed? Which one? 79. Oh, that's the wrong one, isn't it? Yeah, that's the wrong one. Well, it doesn't matter on Rodrigo. I don't think it was a deal anyway, but that was just like proof of another method that you guys can do. So now, I want to say I'd try some sniping, but I don't really think there'll be 2 cards listed. I'll show you a quick sort of sniping filter I was using when I got that mad profit on Sané. And then tomorrow, I think I might try and do double uploads with this series and like a place to snipe or place to mass bid episode every day. So you want to go just special card, prem, and then the minimum buy now is about 30k roughly, like 37, sorry. Here we go, 38k on Milner. So for 38k, you want to be picking these cards up for about 35 or lower if possible. And a different way to snipe, you press triangle and then you press back. If you snipe this way, there's a like less chance that you get banned. And also, it's just like more, I like to say it's like more relaxing. Because all you have to do is just press 2 buttons, and then if you see another card pop up, you can snipe it. But doing this method, not too many cards actually pop up. And you guys always like snipe with big players, 34, left wing back. Is that a deal? That would be a deal, but we missed it anyway. I was way too slow. When you do this, you want to know like what you want to buy the cards for before you actually start doing the sniping, because that actually would have been a deal. Not too much profit, it would have been just under a K profit, but it would have actually been a deal, but it was a left wing back anyway. So that's one of the methods. And the other method I like to do, where I picked up the Sané, you want to put Germany, and then you want to set the buy now to about 60k. It's a bit high. The minimum buy nows are about 63k. They've gone down a bit since the weekend. 62. Well, and they have still even gone down. 61. Okay, so 60k. Oh no, 61k is the min, I think. Yeah, 61,500 is the minimum price. So if you can pick up a card up for like under 55k, you'll be making some good profit. And then you just do back and forth. 55. Oh, we got one. There we go. We can sell that on for 61k. Whoa, there was a live snipe. I didn't really expect to get it, but I guess we actually did. I'll just check the profit right now. So we can sell our card on for 61,500. So we actually made a 3.4k profit right there, which is actually really nice. For you saw how chill that sniping was. You literally searched like a couple times and we managed to pick him up. I'm going to have to sell him on for about 61k, seeing as there aren't too many contracts on him and his fitness is quite bad. So we are still going to be making a 3k profit, sorry, on a live snipe. And there you go, sniping with big players. I was saying it was quite hard and not many cards get listed, but I guess I literally just proved myself wrong sniping live. So I'm going to see if I can actually pick up any other cards. So as long as it's under 58k, we're making profit. So that one for 55k was really, really nice. And I don't know if I might have a new series coming soon, which actually involves you guys. So I always have a load of people tweeting me with like their trades, their snipes. And I might do a mini series, like one episode a week of like top trades of the week or top snipes of the week. Something like that. Maybe do a top 10 or a top 5. And I'll feature you guys in the episodes. And then I'll give like basically the people featured in the episodes would get like a mini shout out. Say if you have a YouTube channel as well, I'll link you in the description on those episodes. And if you guys like the sound of that, just drop it in the comment section down below. Come on, let's see if we can get another card. 60k, that is not a deal. I got excited there for a minute. When you see that next card pop up to the right, it gets you hyped, to see what the price actually could be. So going back and forth. And sniping these sort of cards, you don't have to be as quick as usual, because since so many less people are actually sniping these cards, you don't have to be super fast, and this method kind of works better. So we keep searching back and forth. I don't even think I went in depth with this method. So the cards you can pick up is Mustafi, which would be mad profit, and then the Sané. I'll just have a quick check if our card's sold on yet. Has it sold? Not yet. It'll sell on. And I'll probably cut back to when they've all sold. So as you can see, all of our cards did sell on. We're at 133k, which for a live episode isn't too bad. We made about a 5k profit live, which was pretty decent to be honest. And overall this episode, it wasn't too big profits, but it was a live episode, which is what you guys wanted. So through the week, I'll be trying to do some more grinding out trading videos. And I'm not too sure how big the profits will be, because I have a load more coins, but I don't have as much time to trade, because yesterday's video was mad profit and today's video wasn't too much because I was quite busy today. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Thank you so much for the support. We hit 25,000 subscribers yesterday, which was mad. And yep, on this video, could be smashing it 800 likes again. I'll bring you the next episode daily anyway. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.